Today, something became crystal clear to me. And for a moment, it was scary. Now, have you ever tried logging into something and let's say the password has 10 characters and then you get 9 out of the 10 characters correctly? You will still be denied access. And it's not because the system is wicked, it is because the password is precise. And unfortunately, life works the same way. We keep thinking effort alone should open doors, that desire should be enough, but they are not enough because destiny doesn't open to emotion, it opens to accuracy. Success doesn't respond to how badly you want it, it responds to how precisely you are aligned with it. That's why some people work hard and still stay locked out, not because they are not trying, but because they never took the time out to learn the full password. You want to be great, but you don't know that greatness also has its own fine print, like consistency, timing, patience, strategy, like learning things that initially didn't seem like a part of the assignment. That last point, let me break it down. Look at snipers. They don't just shoot, they become experts at studying the wind, experts at regulating their breathing, experts in accounting for bullets drop, distance, humidity. All of a sudden, it's no longer just about hitting the target. It's now about understanding everything that affects the shot. Okay, let me give you another example. You hit the gym. You thought all you had to do was lift weights, but now you are calculating calorie intake, studying sleep cycles, reading nutrition labels. Because results don't come from what you like doing, they come from what the goal demands. If you are serious about destiny, you must be willing to learn what you didn't even know mattered. I'm giving you the hard truth. Almost doesn't open a door, almost doesn't unlock a passworded phone. Life is not fair, but it is not partial. There are stipulated principles. So if you've been getting close, but you're still locked out, don't quit. It might not be failure. It might just be that you are missing one character in the password. And that character might be requisite knowledge, might be discipline, might be humility, might be asking for help, might be your risk appetite. So here's my message to you. Even as you execute, don't get tired of learning. Don't despise the precision your purpose demands. And don't assume that locked doors mean you don't belong. It might just mean you are one key away. Please, you have to share this video to help others. You are wiser already.
How many of you added one layer of wisdom? I really wish I could go. I could go over this. I really wish I could just talk a moment on it. And I try as much as possible. You know, when I found this, I was like, wow, this has been my message. This has just been my message encapsulated in one content. And the truth is, you won't get it. You're not going to get it all until you really meditate on this. You know, just hearing the word, the content is beautiful, but it speaks to every layer of success, struggles, the hardship, the fallout. It speaks to everything everyone who's struggling is experiencing, only if you can just choose the path of wisdom. You know, for me, it's just the key part to password. Okay. So it's not your success. Do you know that your journey is like a password? You're imprinting a password to the destination. Your destination already has a key character for your process. Your process is the typing in, imputing of the password. That where you're going has a key character, and your process is supposed to impute that key character. Okay, and it has to be precise. You see, this thing is not a game, it's not a gamble. You know, what I'll do is I'll probably, post it in the leaders group. Okay, so you share it with your team. I don't know, maybe Sarah D is going to come there. I'll post that video. Just watch it, meditate on it. All right, don't just watch it, meditate on it. Reflect you on that video. Okay, and you're going to find that the way you're going to start thinking of doing things is going to be different from the way you've been doing them. Okay, there are certain things required for your success. It's not about how much you want it. Just like trading, it's not about how much you want to be good at the strategy. The strategy is just a component of the password. There are other things that are needed, like risk management, trading routine, discipline. Okay, do you know that there's what we call an attraction vault? Many of you don't know how much you can attract in your life at this moment. And many of you don't know how much you can manage as a person right now in your life. Okay, because why? You have not been exposed to the figure to know if you can even manage them. Do you know that your attraction board is related to your your managing ability? Okay, so many of you don't learn about your managing ability, yet you are trying to use the strategy to get, and it's not working. I think you're missing out, or you're going crazy. No, it's a character key phase. You need to learn all of this, and that's why you need the constant mentorship, the community, the constant guidance. All right, don't brush off what you think is not needed. You don't even know what's needed. If you do, you would already figured it out. You don't. But that is why you need where you are right now, you need it long enough, all right, to be able to figure out the precise passcode. Does this make sense to you? All right, put sense on the chat. Okay, I just wanted you guys to have that food for thought, being the last session for the week. I wish I could. I talked about it on Wednesday, but I couldn't. Okay, but I said no, I was gonna do it today. Was that beautiful? So I'm gonna send the video. Let me see if I can just push it out so I don't forget. Uh, what I would do if I were you is I'll meditate. Sarah D, I don't know if you're here, you can actually push it out to maybe all of the groups if possible. I'm sending it right now. So we're gonna dig deep into money in minutes, fast frequency forex. Put FFX on the chat if you're ready for FFX. I'm not just gonna go back and forth to asking whether you set up your platform. I'm just gonna assume right about now because we talked about it last. Someone said Fox. All right, so I'm just gonna assume. I'm just going to no, let me not use the word assume. You guys have set up for FFX. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with uh one prime option, demo on one prime option. Just a moment. Just a moment, just a moment, just a moment. Okay, it's opening now. I get to share. And sometimes I do. Okay. Why is this? Am I breaking? Is my conversation breaking in any form? You guys let me know in the chat. It's not breaking. Okay, I think the network is a little slow on the web. So I'm just going to okay, good. Can you guys see my screen now? So what I said on the video, when we're trading fast frequency forex, okay, the first mindset or the mindset to okay, let me not use the platform to distract you. Let me say this before I show you guys the platform. So I'm leading you on a journey to somewhere. Okay, leverage. I need everybody to type leverage in the chat. The first phase of mastery is to understand leverage. Okay, so leverage will lead to learning. Learning, all right, when practice will lead to mastery. Okay, a lot of you, what you want to jump into, okay, is you want to begin to practice. All right, there's a window for practice, and it comes after you leverage, you learn, okay, then you start practicing, then you master. You want to write that down. It's very, very important. Okay, leverage, learn, practice to master. So don't jump. Okay, it's not going to be good when you jump it. It's not favorable investment when you jump the process. So what I'm doing today, or what I'm going to be doing, so I'm not going to teach you any strategy. I'm not teaching anyone any strategy today. Okay, we're going to move leverage into learning the strategy. But what I want you guys to do first is start earning just by following instructions. How many of you think that makes sense? Okay, let me know in the chat. I want you to start earning from week 1 just by following instructions. Is this Zoom capped at 100? I hope it's not capped at 100 because we've hit 100. It shouldn't, right? It's not. The way it's staying at 100, come back up. Shouldn't, right? All right, good. Where is the... So I want everybody to understand this so you don't begin to ask questions of how does it work? Okay, what is that? This, what is this? That? No. Just that's why I said download the platform. Set up your account. If you want to set up with demo first, start with demo. Okay, but I kid you not. The moment you figure out how to navigate this leverage thing I've showed you guys in the video, the next thing you want to do is start taking advantage. Okay, if you know how to obey, what is needed in leverage is your obedience. All right, I know how to obey. So if you're going to obey, you know what to obey. So that's really what we're diving into right now. What do you obey? What are you seeing? So this is a platform this is a platform I used to trade, like we always say. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone who guides you and I show you the things that I use. All right. So 2 platforms I use, okay, for governance. This is for the purpose of integrating teams. Okay. I use One Prime option and Pocket option. Now, this is to say within our community here that when it comes to binary option, okay, it works same way as Forex, but different concept. Okay, but the foundation of Forex is more real compared to binary option platforms. Platforms are synthesized markets, okay, that it synthesizes the real market, Forex market, but liquidity is owned by the platform. Hence, there is room for scams, manipulation. We've been victims of bad platforms. Okay, so yes, when we talk about Forex, you can say there are a lot of platforms in Forex, but there are not a lot of platforms in binary options. Okay, and when it comes to experience, it's been bad compared to good. So if you find one, all right, you hold on to one. So one I've held on to over the last 4 years. Okay, these are 2 platforms I've held on to over the last 4 years, amongst many of them or some of them that has been put a lot of people into the victim mode. So that's why, okay, this Pocket option works across different part of the world except the United States. Okay, then this is One Prime option. Then Pocket option works in the United States, but my preferred platform is actually One Prime option. All right, so that is what I've been using. And for Pocket option, those that are in the US, okay, can actually use that. Now, what are the difference? There's more flexibility on Pocket option as regard funding, integrating your card, doing all of these things. I'm not saying all of this to market anyone, just so you have an idea from someone who's experienced, and that doesn't stop you from experiencing, doing your due diligence to know, okay, which one suits you the more or the most, okay? And in the video that I posted, how you're going to set up, however you want to go about it, they are there, all right, in the video. This is just to show you the platform. What is needed in binary options to leverage in our live trading sessions? What is needed are 4 major things. Actually 5, but 4, right? 5. Okay, let me use the word 5 on the chart. All right, 5. Put 5 on the chart. So I'm just going to go over that simple process to leverage. Put 5 on the chart. You need 5 things. Number 1 is how to select the currency. But right now, when you get into the platform, maybe when you're new, you're probably going to experience that it's in Spanish. Okay. If you come on the right side, you see a setting, this thing here. I did it on the video, so I'm just doing this because I'm being friendly. Okay. So settings, you scroll down, idioma, Espanol, change it to English. Voila. All right. That's done. Okay, so it's now in English. Number 1 thing for leverage, you need to know how to select your currencies. We trade currencies in the market. Okay, so the first thing we're going to give you when we're trading live is we're going to tell you we're looking at Euro USD, GBP USD, whatever currency. This is where you select it on this platform, okay? And you can search it out. So we're going to start demonstrating with Euro USD. So I tell you I want to trade Euro USD, okay? You select Euro USD. I tell you I want to trade USD JPY, you just type, you select USD JPY. And now what you can do is that you can begin to put favorite, start it, and it'll be on your favorite, so you don't have to always go on all and search it out. Does this make sense? All right, put one. That is one. If you got that one, put one on the chart. Okay. We need to be fast so that I can do multiple. I can go on pocket option and also demonstrate pocket option. Okay, that's one. The second thing is you want to know how to select time. Put time. Okay, number two, time. So if you come on the platform on pocket option on one prime option, there are there are actually two layers of time across all binary option, but here we have three. Okay, so when you click on, you see on this left side, you have regular time, you have 60 seconds, and you have this long day. You want to concern yourself with either the 60 seconds or the regular time. I'll explain in a second. Okay, this regular time, it's a 5-minute time clock. Okay, every 5 minutes the market opens the clock. So when you put it on the regular time, it works with the real time. Okay, so the time is actually 9:27. Okay, and if you click this regular time, you see here is the next time is 9:35, which means this particular time is going to close at 9:30, and another 5 minutes is going to start. Another 5 minutes is going to start. So it records just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, all right, every 5 minutes block. Does that make sense? Put sense on the chat. So when we say which, I trade majorly 5 minutes time frame. That's why I love this. So, and I trade close of candle most of the time. So when I tell you, okay, I want to buy this trade for 5 minutes, the idea is that if I'm saying I want to buy this trade for 5 minutes, the next time closing is going to be 9:35. Okay, because that is what this time records. Am I making sense? So this is where you select time. Okay, and you always want to look at this before you change, because why? It automatically updates. Okay, so you can see that the time is 9:28 and the next time is 9:35. If the time is close to 9:33, 9:33 is going to update to 9:40. So you have to watch it before you pick your time so that you know you have 5 minutes. All right, hence you're going to think you selected 5 minutes, but you only have 3 minutes. All right, so it's something we're going to learn. You don't have to be fast on it. I'm always going to be reminding you during that. That's why I tell you leverage first before you try to, you want to figure it out by speed. Now, the next thing, so we've got two. Put two on the chart if you got two. This is where you select your time. Now, you might be wondering, Kevin, why didn't you talk about 60 seconds? 60 seconds is just 1 minute to 5 minutes. And it's out of the clock. So if you select, so you can see here and I 60 seconds. If I click buy now, it's going to reach for the next 60. It's called the fixed time from 1 minute to 5 minutes. It's irrespective of the opening and the closing of the time. Does this make sense? So that's the difference between the fixed time. So if you want to have the exact 5 minutes, okay, you just have to put it in 300 seconds. Okay? Does this make sense? Are you guys with me? Makes sense. Put sense on the chat. So that's the difference between the fixed time and the regular time. Okay. So the third thing in leverage is you want to know how to put your amount. So this is where you put your amount. Okay. You have to understand. I talked about risk and the blueprint to risk on. If you watch the video, I don't need to talk much on this. Don't be too hasty to make money. We just watched a video right now that talked about the proper process, which is the key characters that is leading to your password. Okay, don't jump it. Okay, have a plan. When you're trading, okay, we're gonna call multiple trades sometimes in a session. You don't just want to say, okay, I'm coming in, I have $1,000 account, I can trade with $100 because I want to make note. If you don't have a plan, you're gonna hit yourself. So let me not even talk on that. It's gonna delay the session. What I just tell you, this is where you put your amount. So whatever risk you want to use, this is where you put your amount. Does that make sense? So that's amount. All right. Now the next thing is order. Two things we're doing in trading, which is the order, is either a buy order or a sell order. So we're going to tell you something like, okay, I'm looking at Euro USD for a buy. What it means that what you're going to be doing on that market is you're going to be clicking a buy. a green button, okay, you're gonna be clicking a sell. The red button if it's a sell, okay. It's always like that in the tool. It's either the green is either the green or the red, okay. So that is the order. All right, put 4 order. You got that. And the fifth thing is price. Okay, we're always going to tell you when. Order is ORDER. Okay, buy order or sell order. Yeah, the second is recorded. So the fifth thing is we're going to tell you the price, precise price we are buying or we're selling. And we always give you the last 3 digits. So I can tell you right now, I'm looking at buying Euro USD at 600. Okay, what that means is you're going at 400. You're going to mean this 400 means this last 3 digit here. Okay, what it means is the market gets to 400. All you just need to do is what you would have put your amount. I'll tell you for 5 minutes. Okay, and all you just need to do is click buy. Okay, pocket one prime option has a high range payout across the both platform. It pays. The beautiful thing about binary option is that you have a fixed payout, a fixed reward for every investment, and this pays 75%. Okay, so if you put $100, you're gonna get $75. Put $1,000, you're gonna get $750. Okay, if you put $10, you're gonna get what? $7, $7.5. Put $1, you're gonna get 1.7. So it's that is how beautiful it is. If you got these 5 things, put 5 on the chat. Okay, that's gonna lead us to a demo right now. If you got these 5 things, put 5 on the chat. And someone will say, okay, a pocket option. All right. So before we go to a demo, I'm gonna just switch to pocket option right now. Okay. So I do the same thing on a pocket option. So how many of you are using one prime option? You set up your one prime option. Okay, so let me just switch to pocket option. All right, so I don't want to, because after this we're going to demo. So it's the same thing that I've said, just different platform, but the same. Okay. I know many of you are not responding right now because you didn't do the thing you needed to do. Okay, I'm supposed to. All right, so this is just basically it. Am I on my demo account? This is not my demo account. Where's my demo account? All right, so this is my demo account. Beautiful. So this is the platform. All right, this is the interface of Pocket Option. Now you could change it to candles. All right, and yeah, this is on candles right now. Now, what you want to do, and you can actually put it on time frames on candle. So if you want it on every 1 minute candle, I'm always on 1 minute candle. Okay, I'm always relating on 1 minute candle. So here, the first thing I said is currency. You're always going to see the bar. Okay, this is the bar on currencies. Okay, and you select your currency. So Euro, USD. You always see 2 market. One is OTC and one is wow, Euro USD is paying 92% today. Wow, that's beautiful. So it's paying high. Okay, so this is Euro USD. We always trade the one without the OTC. OTC means over the counter. It's like an in-house casino. Okay, so even when the market is not live, they have the reflected simulated, and dangerous anyway. So it's for the casino players. So this is Euro US. So these are to select, and you can start them to put them on favorite, just like it was there. Okay. So you can actually trade cryptocurrency stock indices, but this is on currency. So this is where you select your currency. The next thing I said, all right, is what? Time. Okay. So you come in here, this is where you have time. Okay, so you click on this, you select the time you want to trade with. You want to add, I'm trading 2 minutes, I'm trading 3 minutes, I'm trading 4 minutes, I'm trading for 5 minutes. So here you can actually regulate your time. Okay, and you can actually just select 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 5 minutes. So there's ability in selecting the time here. Okay, now if you click this, it makes it a little different. I think this now makes it these are the long time. Okay, um I think for pocket option, okay, you don't use this time. So if this is you have to start calibrating. You want to trade longer time. Okay. So for the purpose of this, always use this time. Does this make sense? Okay, you use the one that has the clock. This means this is on the clock. The other one means it's fixed. You can actually have a fixed time. Okay, so the fixed time is this other one. So you can say, okay, I want to trade for 1 minute. All right, and you just delete all of this and just put 1 minute and it's fixed. Okay, this is the clock. So it's running the clock right now, all right? And it's going to close. If I take a trade right now, it's going to close in 5 minutes. So this is what you use on time. The next thing is the amount. This is what you use on amount, just like it was, okay? It's already telling you the payout. If I use $10 right now, I'm going to get $19.2, okay? This is the order, buy or sell, okay? And the last thing is the price. So it's the same thing, okay? And all you just need to do, so you can, how many of you feel this is all related? It's related. Put 100 on the chart, okay? Just different interface, but it's related, okay? Let me know on the chat. All right, so whether you are on pocket option or you are on one prime option, we're gonna do a demo trade because there's something else in the video that I didn't train on that I want to train on now. Okay, does that make sense? It is called managing the trade. So when the trade is taking, there are ways we'll tell you um rollover. Well, I don't know if we're going to be doing rollover on the live session. I think on our last run, that seemed to be incompliant. I don't uncompliant. I don't know. Okay, but sometimes I'll tell you the market needs more time. So there's a way to buy more time. It's called a rollover. Then there is the button of duplicate your trade. It means get in on the trade. I'm just gonna do that right now. So yeah, you guys understand. Okay. And there's an advantage to it and a disadvantage, but let's start practicing a trade. So I'm just going to go into the market right now. Okay. And I'm going to, hold on. Let's get me my platform. Oh, what's the name of that? Is it Piscana? Okay. I think this is game. All right. Don't, please, no one of you should ask me what and what is in my screen. Please don't distract me. Okay, so I'll go on Euro USD right now. So this is Euro USD. Okay, and I just want to demonstrate where we can trade. This is what I will be doing. I will be analyzing the market, okay, and I'll be telling you what to buy. Now we're going to simulate. I'm just going to simulate like I'm trading my strategy, and I'm going to tell you where next I'm going to buy. But I'm going to make it a little bit real, okay? Like I'm doing real. What would I be doing in Euro USD right now? So 5 minutes, 15 minutes is bullish, okay? 5 minutes is bearish. 1 hour is bullish. Daily is bullish. So I'm going to be buying Euro USD. I'm going to be looking for a buy. Okay. Sentiment is saying, okay, I don't think sentiment is aligned with that. Let's see. This is USD, this is Euro. It means the market should be selling, but the trend is bullish. So I'm going to look for something else. CAD is strong. JPY is weak. So CAD JPY is going to be strong. It's going to be bullish. So let's look at CAD JPY. So I'm making it a little bit real so that you know what I do. So CAD JPY is bullish on the daily. That's good. Bullish. Let's see what 1 hour says. I always like to. Now, guess what? I'm using this. This is my manual mode, but we already have a tool that can help us do this. Okay, which is either the Keyshot or the Quantum, but I've not used them. Okay, but let me just go. So this is okay. A little. This is just in the middle. Okay, this is bullish on 15 minutes and it's bullish on 5 minutes, which means this is a bullish market. We can look at this for a buy. Now that I know that the trend aligns with the sentiment, okay, I'm now going to look for technical areas for us to buy this market. Okay, so that's going to come into boom, one of the simplest things that I've devised in trading. Very simple. I just mark out the wick on the body. Like I said, I'm making it a little like more real so that you don't, oh, I'm too fast. This is what I'll be doing in the live market. Okay. And to make up for where I'm going to tell you to buy and sell. Okay. So I'll be looking. Okay. All right. So what this means right about now, if this market comes into this range, we're going to be having a good buy. Okay. This area, we're going to be having a good buy. I'm going to be looking for a buy. If this market comes into this area, I'm going to be looking for a buy because I believe when the market comes to this area, okay, I would have my momentum in this green. If I have my momentum in this green, this is going to be a beautiful trade. That is what I'm going to be doing in the live market. But because we just want to practice, I'm going to make it a little bit fast. So because we're not looking for profitability right now, but practice. So if this market comes to 337, this 337, okay, CAD JPY, we're going to buy 337. So what you need to do is go on your platform, select CAD JPY. Okay. CAD JPY. Okay, good. 337. So what I just need to do is I can take, now this is another thing you can do. You can take an instrument and put it at 337. So this is 3. You want to know, just like I'm telling you guys, okay? This is 337 area, 337. Oh, sorry. I want to put a line at 337. 337. Now, this is something to learn again. Watch where it is here, okay? So what I did there right now, what I did on, you can also do it on the trading platform. So to have your precise, so you can see the price 337 is, so I'm looking at it right now. It's above this candle. I want to stream it. Is it the same? This is 337. It's at the tip. So 337 is at the tip of this candle. Okay. And my platform is telling me what is here. So it means 337 is here. Okay. So you can see the difference. There's a difference. If I'm charting here right now, this is where my 337 is. So this is something you guys have to administer when, so it's 343 on the platform here. Okay, but on TradingView is 3 so are you guys noticing this? I want you guys to notice this. It's very, very important. Okay. So wherever this is, that's why you can do your charting on your platform. For the purpose that I'm teaching you, okay, I'm doing it on TradingView. Okay. But you can actually do the charting, just moving it from 1 minute. Now you go to daily. So everything I did right now can be done here. Okay. Let me take all of these out. Okay, so what I did was basically just, okay, if I'll be doing that. So you can do this on this platform. Just change your date, pick a line, all right, and put it just the way we're going to be learning in the platform. Just put, so the line will be precise. So you don't take, I mean, but the price is, we've closed. Mine has not closed. Oh, I lost the trade when we won. Okay, so because of this, you always want to watch it, but they are not really far away. All right. So when I tell you I'm in, you can actually go in. Does this make sense? Put sense on the chart. So these are things that could cause a little bit of variation, all right, in results. Does it make sense? Put sense on the chart. So we're going to look out for how we can practice fast without waiting for this market because it's just running away. Okay, so let's do something. I want us to do something right now. I'm going to move to 1 minute and see what we can do. Okay, just to get an experience. Okay, so that we all know how to trade. Let's assume we trade. If this market closes, all right, let me put the price. Let me see if this market could come back to 37. No, here will be good. But it's just that this market is not doing us good right now by pulling up. I wish it was coming down. Let's just be patient, guys, okay? So I want to see this. Okay. If this candle closes, market is going to be selling. If it closes below this, market is going to sell down. But if it doesn't, it's going to keep going up. So let me just hope this candle is going to close. Or we can just do a very blunt. Let's ignore the market. Okay, it's coming down now. All right. So what I'm going to do is that if this market gets here, while I'm talking, you're trying to go back or be patient. Okay, so I'm going to do a blunt market. So let's do something very quickly. So I'm going to go back. So let's move to back to 1 minute. I'm just going to tell us what to do right now. We just get set. All right, all we get set. If the market gets to this area, okay, put your timer on 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you 5 minutes. 5 minutes means you're putting it at, every one of you, you're going to be putting it at, what's the time right now? This is 9:47. It means at the close of this time is the next 3 minutes. The market is going to close in 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to take a buy for 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to wait for 3 minutes because of the clock. That is why you have to. So what you do is that change this time to 5 minutes. So you will see the remaining time. Okay, so if this candle closes, so this is what we're going to do. If this candle closes as a green candle, okay, if it's pushing up, now that will not make me tell you time, that price. I want to be able to give you guys price. It comes somewhere. I don't know if it's going to get here, but let's see this. So if this market gets to 455, all right, guys, so 447, okay, we're going to be selling CAD JPY, all right? If it gets to, in the next 1 minute, 25 seconds, if it gets there, okay? Or what's just going to happen if you have put your time at 9:55, the moment the market gets to 447, click sell. Make sure you put your amount. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, we're going to buy at 374 and we're going to sell at 447. We got it right? Put got it on the chat. You already know what to do. Easy. Put easy on the chat. So I've given you price, I've given you currency, I've given you time frame, all right? And I've told you it's a sell at 447 and it's a buy. You better get there. Don't waste our time. If it doesn't get there, I'll push the market down. Please get there. Market is going to close in 28 seconds. So this is just for simulation's sake. Like I'm bringing it down. So it's now 444. If it gets to 444, we're going to take a sell. What it means is in the next 12 seconds, all right, 9 seconds, please get there. Everybody click a sell, all right? It's there. Okay, just click a sell. Now, there are a few things to learn that I want to show us, all right, now that we've clicked. If you're in, put I'm in on the chat. The reason is for us to get in on the trade so that we see the experience. Now, when it's below, you're going to be in profit. When it's above, you're going to be in negative. Okay? So how many of you are in? You're in. Okay? Now, when the market is in profit, you're going to see green payout. It's already showing payout. But when it goes above, you're going to see a reflection of something called rollover and duplicate. Okay? That's really what I wanted to show you guys. All right, guys. Somebody's trying to come. Like, can you guys hear me? Okay. So in the next, and you can see the timer, in the next 3 minutes, 39 seconds, this trade is going to close. So between this 5 minutes time frame, you have time. If it's in profit, okay, it runs. But if it's in negative, you have a timeline for the last minute, before the last minute, to roll over your trade. It means rollover means if you click rollover, it's going to buy you another 5 minutes. Okay. If you click it twice, it's going to buy you 10 minutes. So depending on the instruction, but right now it's in profit, so you don't need a rollover. That makes sense. That just for those who would ask, but some people know about that, some people don't. Okay. But that is what it's for. Now, the other button is a duplicate. If you got it, it's a duplicate. Duplicate just simply means duplicate your trade. So the trade is presently 2 minutes, 40 seconds, 2 minutes, 37 seconds in. If I duplicate right now, it's going to take the trade. It's just like duplicating the trade, and it's going to close with the same amount, same time close. Okay. That is used for, so let's say you want to sell at a certain area, but the market is pushing up, you want to duplicate so that it closes the same time. All right. So that's just basically what they mean. Does this make sense to everyone? So that's just it. That's what you need for leverage. And these things, they come as instruction. The more you do it, the more you get better. Okay. So we have 2 minutes, 6 seconds to close. I want to see if it can go into the negative so that I can roll over. So if the market reaches 1 minute, the rollover button is not going to show forth anymore. It means you can extend the time. You have just till 1 minute, okay, for rollover. The moment it crosses 1 minute, you can't roll over anymore. Now for pocket, this is for one prime option, okay? I'm also going to demonstrate for pocket option. Now I really don't know the rollover function. I think they added the rollover function on pocket option as well. Okay, so let's see. Is this 12 seconds? Okay, so yeah, it showed the rollover. It's dancing in and out. So now you can see the rollover button is not going to show anymore the moment it's out of. It's now below 1 minute. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm also going to demonstrate for pocket option. All right. Like I said, this is not for profitability, it's just for demonstration. The market is bullish, so if it goes above, it's okay. All right. But this is just what it means. In 5 minutes, we're getting our outcome, either a win or loss. That is how beautiful, okay, fast frequency Forex is. So it's going to close in 16 seconds. Okay. And it's going to close as a lesson. Yeah. So this is going up. So this is literally what the market means. How many of you got it? How easy this is. Okay. Put 100 on the chart if this makes sense to you. Except those who are trying to win, even on a demo account. Because some people are like that. The fact that they lost it, will be like they've lost money. Okay. But so this is literally what someone is asking seller about. Please, the rollover option, do we also have it in pocket option? Okay. So we're going to move to pocket option right now. So we've done one prime option. Now let's go demonstrate pocket option. Okay. So the first thing is I'm going to take I'm on 5 minutes. Just hold on. I'm going to take a sell right now. Sold the market. All right. So let's see. Rollover is there. Bold, that's clean. All right. So I took a sell, roll over. Now, when you roll over, it comes at a cost. For one prime option, it's 40% of your risk. So like you use $10, it's going to, when you roll over, it's an extra $4. Okay, so I use $10 on this market. So let's see what the rollover is. Okay, on this, I'm gonna just roll over. So you guys can see the time is gonna close. But if I roll over right now, okay, confirm. Whoa, I think the rollover button here, okay, is double the amount. Or was I supposed to change that? Okay, so market, so it's going to close. You can see added 5 minutes. So it's going to close. So that was double the amount. All right. I'm going to do something else. I'm just showing you guys, we don't actually have to wait the way we waited for, by just them. So there is a rollover option in pocket option, but I want to try something quick. Let me buy this market. All right. I want to see. Oh, no, I can't double up. Okay. I can't roll over. Okay. I want to see the rollover here. Rollover. Oh, amount you can't actually even is, wait, open time left. You cannot, it's double the amount. So be careful when you tap rollover on pocket option. On one prime option, it takes 40% of your risk. So if you use $100 before, when you roll over, it means it's going to take as an extra $40. So your risk will be 140. But on pocket option, bro, he's saying it's a double. If you did $100, that's dangerous. So is it clear for everyone now? So it's the same thing we did. The only thing I needed to show you guys here is the same thing. How to pick a currency, how to pick a buy. Same thing. The only thing I needed to know the rollover options here. All right. So for the double up is just, if I click a double up right now. So let's say I click a double up for the buy. All right. Have I doubled up? Did I double up already? Yeah, it's doubled up. So double up wouldn't even confirm. It means I took an extra $10. So it's taking the trade and it's going to close the same time. So the double up amount, all right, is in profit because I doubled up here. Are you guys seeing? So it just means taking your trade again. Okay. I wish I'm going to expand the platform. Yeah. Can scroll the platform up. Yeah. So that's what it means. Okay. Are we all together? That's easy. Let me know if you got this. I got it. It said, can you analyze the market with usual Forex trading strategies when trading binary options? You see, now you are transcending into what you can practice. The most important thing is figuring out what we're doing here right now. Stay here, don't leave yet. Right, so you're going to get all those things. How to analyze, how we trade. You saw what I did right now. You guys you saw what I did right now. I literally just, and I was trying to analyze the market, but just that I felt it was going to take time. Okay, so that's why that we do what I call same thing we do on Forex. We're trading the market. Like, where does the market buy? Where does the market sell? What strategy are we using? So we have a strategy. We're trading Forex, but now we're just trading it in a time-based market. Does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? Now I'm going to give room for questions. Okay, but with that being said, that is the practice mode. I'm going to give room for questions. So when we come on next week, so how many of you feel like I can do this? Okay, I can start making money. I'm good. I can obey and I can start making money. You can see already that you can actually fund your account, and let's trade next week. Okay, so from next week we're going to be trading this. We're going to be looking at the market. I'm going to tell you where to buy, where to sell. Within a session, we just make money. And making money here is really fast. All right. So any question? Can we avoid OTC trading? Absolutely. Avoid OTC. I don't trade OTC. Some people like trading OTC like weekends. They want to keep trading. It's the same analysis. It works on simulated market too. It's just that they have more control on manipulations. Friday night. What's Friday night, Tulu? Yeah, I'm going to save and send the video. I'm going to add it to the series. So we've done a series, how to download, how to register platform. The series has always been posted in the group. Okay, we've done that series. I'm going to just add this video to that series. Talk about risk management, the concept of binary option on that series is out there. I'll just add this. What is the website on your laptop? for every one of you, try to follow the series. Everything you need is on the series. All right. Don't just jump into anything. Follow the guideline. Follow the principles in the process. Don't miss a password. Okay. Asking is this session every Friday. We have this session Wednesdays and Friday on Zoom here. All right. Pending when we start doing it live on G4. So I can stop recording right now.